Hey, what's up everybody? This is Nate from Shape of the Sun, and today I'm going to be walking you through the mix breakdown for my song I Feel Like I Feel, which is from my Lonely Lungs EP. And let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you is the bass guitar, which is kind of the centerpiece of the whole song. It's what the song starts with. And here, let's take a listen. So it's a pretty distorted, gritty bass guitar, probably the most distorted that I've used in any song to date. And as you can see here, I have quite a bit plug-in wise going on. I have a distortion, which is just a built-in distortion from Cubase, and I have a VST amp rack, which is getting a lot of that. A lot of the fuzz is coming from that. It's coming from this built-in fuzz pedal. This is just an amp simulator, so that's where you're getting all of that from. Then I have some compression and Waves Bass Rider, which is kind of a compressor specializing for bass. And I have a gate on there as well. So that's the bass. Now, next, we're going to get into the drums. So if we listen to the beginning of the song, so when the drums kick in, these are all programmed drums, except for the cymbals, which are actually, I recorded the cymbals live with a real drum kit. I got a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat, so let's listen to just those real quick. For those, I'm just using Groove Agent 1, which is a Cubase Steinberg product. I just have some reverb on the drums. I have Reverence, which is Cubase's reverb plugin. And then if we listen later on, I actually have a totally separate drum kit come in, which is a total Led Zeppelin-ish kind of drum sound. And I have it panned all the way to the left, pretty much, except for the cymbals. The vocals come in third on the song. Yes. I feel like I feel and you're always to blame. So these are double tracked. I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling the same. And on that main track, there's definitely a delay on the vocal, which I tend to use quite a bit. I feel like I feel and you're always to blame. I'm using Kramer Tape plugin for that from Waves. I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling the same. And then the double vocal here is pretty dry. There's no reverb or anything on it. For the most part, tiny bit of delay, I guess. Tell by your eyes that you're feeling the same. I feel like I'm caught in a broken machine. The background vocal goes to a bit of a harmony there. I'm scared that you might never get what you need. That's it. I just have a couple de-essers on the vocals, some compressors using the Waves CLA compressor. So let's listen to I feel like I feel and you're always to blame. Drums, bass, and vocals together. I can tell by your eyes that you're feeling the same. And then the second verse, some real simple piano comes in. I feel like I'm caught in a broken machine. And that is, what did I use for that? Hallian Sonic piano plugin. As you can tell, I'm a wizard on the piano. Be enough, so we do it again. And the chorus hits here. I've always Again, crazy complicated piano part there.
A face that you can't see.
It's one note.
It's not enough for me.
So then the second verse we have some guitars come in finally. So here's my guitars folder. And I have an acoustic, which is again heavily delayed, just on, it's all panned to the right side. And I have a electric guitar that is also heavily delayed, a little bit distorted. I'm using VST amp rack again on that. Let's hear those. So those are panned left and right. So everything together sounds like this.
It's not enough for me.
As far as EQ goes, on a lot of this stuff, my guitars, I usually high pass, so I cut off everything below 200, sometimes more like 150, but like on this one, the thin electric guitar, I high passed all the way up to 350, cut out a lot of 400 on a lot of stuff. It tends to be real boxy in that range. And let's go to a little bit later when
Is this what you wanted?
everything kind of kicks in.
It's not enough for me. I've always been haunted by.
So there, guitars, more guitars come in. So that's two guitars, panned left and right.
It's not enough for me. I've always been haunted.
Also adds that guitar. Another thinner, quite delayed guitar with some distortion.
A face that you can't see. Is this what you wanted? Whoa. A face that you can't see. Whoa. Is this what you wanted? It's not enough for me.
So at the end there, in those last couple choruses, I kind of kick in all the drums. I bring in so basically there's two drum sets going on at the same time. One is that. I bring an extra kick at the end as well, along with the overhead cymbals.
Is this what you wanted? It's not enough for me.
And one thing I forgot about was the organ, which again I'm using Hallian Sonic. The preset is the vintage amp organ. And I think that's all the tracks.
You can't see. Is this what you?
Also on the master channel, I'm using Kramer Tape to give it a little bit of that analog sound, and also Ferric TDS, which is a free plugin, which is pretty awesome. It also gives you a bit of a tape sound, and so I have both of those on there.
Want it? It's not enough for me. I've always been haunted by a face that you can't see.
So that's pretty much everything. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And if you want to hear that song, you can listen to it pretty much anywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, and yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. And I'll see you next time. Peace.